What's up, my friend? Welcome back to Med Audio. Today I will take you with me in Italy, nella bella Italia, and in Vicenza city. A beautiful city famous for the great monuments designed by the architect Andrea Palladio. Because there in 1994 was founded Pathos Acoustic by Mr. Gaetano Zanini, Gianni Borinato and Mr. Paolo Andriolo. All Pathos products are handmade in Italy and we will see it later. And the philosophy of the company is that the music has no rules and the goal is to reproduce music in the most authentic way. Today Pathos is known and appreciated worldwide as a manufacturer of high quality amplifier for hi-fi systems but also for headphones. And today we are going to review the Pathos Aurium amplifier for headphones. So a small jump and let's do it. Aurium is a pure class A tube preamp stage and MOS-FET power stage. So we can probably call it hybrid amplifier. And absolutely any feedback, so zero feedback. So probably the purest audiophile will like it. Is available in 4 finishes: silver, all black, black silver and black red. Retail price in Europe is around 1,250 euro. In US I found it here on Upscale Audio website is around 1,600 bucks and in UK 1,350 pounds. And is the small brother of the Impol here amplifier that is bigger, a little bit stronger, maybe I think with a DAC because this one is without, and maybe we will see it in the future, so stay tuned. The design is look very elegant, is pretty heavy. The chassis, as you see, is all aluminum, very solid. I think that is using the chassis also like a heatsink because when it's running is pretty hot, not so much but a little bit. And on the top we can find two small valves, triode electro harmonics 6922EH that are protected from these 3 wings. I don't know how to call it, but as you see it looks really modern and I really like it. And it's coming with this external switch power supply that is good for avoid any noise, for have less noise in the end stage of the amplifier, and is output 12 volt 4.16 ampere. It's very user friendly, it's very easy. We will see that from here you can turn it on and then you have to wait, like the company say, at least 25 minutes. That is everything really warm up and ready to go. In my opinion, also after maybe 40-50 minutes the sound will really be better. So I start to enjoy in a good way the sound after 25 minutes, but after 15 minutes, 1 hour, it's becoming really smooth, fluid and very nice. Then we have the knob for the input selections. We have 4 input selection, we will see it later. Volume knob and the 6.3 jack output for the headphone. On the back, starting from the left, we have 2 small potentiometers to adjust gain and balance. What I suggest to do is set your volume knob at 50% and then adjust the gain from the back at a moderate listening loudness. And then you are fine. 4 input, 1 XLR and 3 RCA and the XLR tape output. But what is interesting is situated actually on the bottom of the amplifier. There is a dip switch with 4 positions, 1 per channel, that allow to insert a attenuation of 6 dB for every single channel. And that's very nice because in this way you can compensate between the difference that you have on different input. The Pathos philosophy, as I told you, is really purist and clean. hybrid class A without feedback on the signal, 2 preamp double electro harmonics 6922EH triode and MOS-FET final stage ERFP 240S. Volume adjustment, that is, we know, is a critical component of the amplifier, is operated by high precision Burr-Brown PGA 2310 device. It's really smooth, very nice. Every time I give power to my headphones, I really enjoy to move this knob because it's really well done. So very clean, very well assembled, solid, and really lovely. So the setup for test this amplifier was done with RME AD2 DAC connected with XLR cable to the power amplifier of the Pathos, and I used the focal clear that I found that are really nice. I really enjoy the sound that's arrived to me just since 2 weeks. Then we have the Sennheiser HD 800S 300 ohm impedance and the Beyerdynamic DT 880 and 980 Pro, 980 or 990, I don't remember. Anyway, with 600 impedance ohm. I wanted to test it also with something probably more difficult to drive, like the Hi-Fi Man, Susvara or something like that, but unfortunately I didn't have time and I didn't get these headphones available for the review. Speaking about sound tonality, we are very closer actually to my RME AD2 DAC, that is my reference component when I test headphones. It's not similar, but in the tonality is very similar. It's not so much aggressive like my RME, but it's a little bit more sweet. Not so much, but you feel that the sound is a little bit different. And especially when you hear rock music and guitars, oh, it's just sounding better. And we will see it later why. It's a very natural sound, nothing is emphasized, and just leaves every singles, doesn't matter which one's headphones, and the music free to express themselves. If you need power, man, you got everything you need. This little beast has the power to drive any headphones. I didn't have any problem to drive the Sennheiser or the 600 ohm Beyerdynamics. So speaking about high impedance headphones, absolutely any problem. The only things is that probably you will got to push it at 75-80%, but I didn't notice any distortion, so I was actually listening at 75-80% of the volume knobs without any problem. It's very punchy if you need, have a lot of dynamics if you have to push it, but in the same times is punchy, and kick drum is have this full body and weight that I was looking for. Also the bass is just full. I like it how it sounds, especially with the Sennheiser 800S, that they need something probably more warm to sound nice to me, because they are very technical headphones, and will come out also with a review where I will compare it with these guys here behind me. Superb clarity in mid-range voice are well reproduced. Take songs like Alan Taylor and Chris Jones, the Tennessee Waltz, It's just so much crazy how voices are so realistic, and I just spent hours to listening for this amp and it's never fatigue. Full of textures with an imaging that is incredibly focused. A natural sound free of colorations, treble are well extended but always composed. You got details without airy voices. Bass are solid and well defined and can go very deep with the right headphone. Overall, the tonal balance is just perfect, without the feelings of a treble roll off or brightness. I got a problem when I was testing actually the Pathos, and I start to have these distortions, and I start to saying, oh god, why I have these distortions with the headphones. First I was thinking that I had a problem with the Sennheiser 800S, and then I was just looking because I connected the using the DAC of the RME, so then I figured out, and I was thinking that the Pathos actually had problem, but this distortion was actually, after that I was just check, was coming from the 82 DAC, because as soon you unplug the phones from the RME DACs, he will enable the line output. So this line output will enter, of course, in the Pathos Aurium, and when you push the volumes, I don't know why, to reference point to 0 dB, then you got a little bit of distortions. Moving on the -20, -10s, no distortion, just perfect. So the problem was actually coming from the 82 DAC. This RME2 DAC is amazing, but not so much user friendly. We will see it in the review. It have just a lot of settings that you have to figure out and be careful how you set it. So as soon I will be ready for the review, I will tell you also how to just use it properly. In this case, I compare it with the 82 DAC, and take a songs like Sylvia Perez, Africa. This is a lovely album from 2006 that is called Lama, and I love this type of music. This instrumental music is make me really crazy. What you got also with headphones is incredible. RME AD2 DAC has probably just a little bit more soundstage, but imaging Pathos is just incredible. You can focus on every single instrument and just know exactly, understand exactly, listening, hear exactly where is situated in the soundstage. Just wonderful. Jim Keltner drum improvisation, kick, drum. The Addy is pushing hard, maybe a little bit aggressive, but is pushing hard, and this one is just pushing hard, but you feel that the drums have a little bit more body. It's more, let's say that the transient response is, in my opinion, just a little bit better. You got this drum that is not so much aggressive, but a little bit more sweet and less fatigue. Moving on voices, Turn Your Light Down Low of Bob Marley. I love Bob Marley songs and the Wailers because they have on hi-fi stereo, try it with hi-fi stereo, they have a soundstage that is incredible, huge, and the instrument separation that is actually amazing, superb. But speaking about voices, with the RME, you got this voice of Bob Marley that is more teeny, not so much natural, but on the Pathos is have more airy, is more body, it sound more natural. You feel it on the voices. Is on voices is actually where we have more difference. So if you want to compare the overall tonality, okay, you got on rocks and guitar strings is more natural, but the tonality is pretty closer to RME. But on voices is where we have more difference. Is here that is making just a huge is giving you these natural voices that I was really enjoyed. Something that I didn't get with the 82 DAC. Not that are not bad with the 82 DAC, are good, but voices here are just perfect. Also with piano notes are incredibly more precise and realistic. This is an album that I just spotted, Lancia Stavros, I hope I pronounced it correctly, Return. is just amazing. I ordered from Greek, and this is something that you really should have it. Another amazing record that sounds really good is Lancia Stavros Diary of Dream. Lovely. The touch of the piano is so soft, so magic, really superb. Van Halen Eruptions on the Pathos is sound incredibly good, clear, detailed, so natural. Moving on jazz, and you know guys that I love jazz, any kind of jazz, new jazz, contemporary jazz, but I will take something easy like John Coltrane, Blue Train, that of course you know it. It's just sound on the Attitude DAC more analytic. But here on the Pathos, I enjoyed more and I could feel more the bass. Absolutely. This is something that I could really focus from imaging point of view, but also in the overall point of view. So in the end, what I got with this Aurium hybrid configurations is a better voices timbre and instrument timbre. Because overall the tonality is pretty similar, but the timbre of the voices and instruments are just better. You have to considering also that is coming without a digital to analog converter. So to the retail price of the Pathos, you have to add also the DAC, and this will increase the overall price. I know. Problem of that in hi-fi and everybody thinking is that if you have to spend 2 times more, you have to get 2 times better, 2 times something better. So it's not like that. If you spend 2 times more, you will probably doing small steps of improvements, and that's is something that I have to tell you. Okay, so are you looking for something that will give you the right power, the, let's say, the MOS-FET power with the magic of the tubes? Then absolutely I can recommend the Pathos Aurium. Okay, stay tuned because a lot of things are coming, a lot of headphones, amps are coming. The big brother of the Pathos probably will come, I hope. I'm already in contact with Pathos. Let's see if I can get something here more to test. And from Med Audio is everything. Hope you enjoy this small review, and see you soon with amazing contents made for you. And please support my channel, subscribe, hit the link, the like buttons, and see you soon. Ciao.
Keep your bitter, I'ma make a better way. 'Cause I've been working all day. Can a nigga catch a break? Give a pretty brown girl her space. You can keep your bitter, I'ma make a better way. Hey, hey, already got the world on me. Give a pretty brown girl her space. You can keep your bitter, I'ma make a better